Just into our newsroom, new details about the call of a drowning in George County. Good morning and welcome to Midday. I'm Jamie Doris. Now, the sheriff is posting on social media that there is an ongoing search happening right now for a teen who went missing in the Pascagoula River. Authorities identifying him as 17-year-old Jacob Mullen, who went underwater yesterday afternoon in the river near Mixon Lake. Local search rescue teams, along with game and fish officers, Jackson County Flotilla, Department of Marine Resources, Mississippi Highway Patrol dive team, and other emergency personnel, they are all working to locate this missing teen. This is a developing story, and we'll bring you new information as we get it here on WLOX News and WLOX Digital.